Another question, what are some things that the students say after engaging in an outdoor learning experience? And if anybody wants to
Yeah, I
speak to
would love to jump in with that one. And so my school, we're located in inner city DC, Southeast DC, Ward 8. So when you think of DC, you think of city. Well, our school is uniquely positioned where we are right on the edge of the Anacostia River. And as part of our redesign work, we are really committed towards this idea of environmental justice and social justice. And with that, we want our students to be stewards of the community and giving back and embracing the environment that's around them. And for so long, our students, our community, like we never utilized the Anacostia River and the Anacostia Park, which is literally right across the street from our school. And as we started running, we call them pilots, just testing this idea of being outside, making use of that space. I won't tell you what students said. I'll tell you what they did. So our in-seat attendance was really, really poor. Once we started doing this, our in-seat attendance like shot up. Like we saw growth. Students were coming to school. Students were engaged in the activity. And you can tell me something all day in the paint, right? But your actions mean more than anything. And what that showed me is that this is a way to engage even students who are disengaged. It's the way because especially for minority students and Black students in particular, like we are one with nature, and like there's so much identity and being able to connect. And when we tapped into that, because it hadn't been tapped into, the results were powerful. And as we go into fully implementing this redesign work, like we are looking at taking complete advantage of it. So I won't tell you what our students said. I'll show you what our students did. And they came and they participated. They wanted more of that. We're also looking at infusing project-based learning within this as well. So it's more hands-on activities, things that can get you up and moving and engaging the five senses. So.
that's so awesome, Byron. And I know, we everybody has some kind of trauma in their life too, right? And this pandemic time, students we might not be able to overtly see, what they're going through, or they might not even be connected with it at this point. But I know myself, I experienced trauma at a very young age. And I didn't really realize until I was an adult that the outdoors healed me. Like being outdoors, being able to wander, going in my backyard, going for walks,
Powerful.
those are things that healed me. And to think that so many kids, so many people in our country don't have access to nature as a healer is a human rights issue that we need to talk more about and support more in schools as well. So
Yes.
as a side note too, I am hoping that this kind of outdoor SEL movement that we're now all a part of, because we're all part of this webinar, right? That we're going to make a change in this area, and we're going to do better for our students and for our communities by recognizing that. So.
That just gave me goosebumps. Like, it gave me chills. And even I'm thinking like one of our big tasks and initiatives has been restorative practices. And a big part of that is using restorative practices to repair harm, to heal. And even like we started it, but we didn't follow up too well, but having restorative circles in outdoor spaces and taking advantage of it from a healing centered perspective. So this is transformative.